by Kia.
It all one game. It's Game 7 here in round 2, and it's right here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. Checking out Cleveland. Game 6 wasn't close as they were soundly beaten, and now a deciding Game 7. No room for error as they look to make a return to form tonight. Well, being the higher seed and at home in this Game 7, are they going to be feeling even more pressure, Shaq, given the expectation for taking the series?
They will certainly have more pressure on them to win, Ernie. I think if things are close late, they will definitely feel that pressure. The key, Ernie, is to build an early lead and to keep it.
Well, the crowd will help build momentum, but this is exactly why you fight for home court advantage during the season. So we have these opportunities to win on your home court.
That is it for us here as we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
Finals and get one step closer to a championship. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. To take a look at the Cavaliers, it all comes down to this: a well-fought series so far, but only one team will walk away victorious.
And a long season comes down to this: two teams enter, only one will advance, but their work in the regular season has given them home court advantage, and that is a huge edge.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, Cavs head coach Tyronn Lue hired midway through last season. First-time head coach, he played 11 seasons in the NBA and won 2 championships with the Lakers, and spent 6+ seasons on the bench as an assistant coach. LeBron James said there's nothing that he hasn't seen. He's played for Phil Jackson, he's coached for Doc Rivers, he's been all over, so he has experience. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Certainly a lot expected of everybody in Cleveland. Possession. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Carroll and Patterson in the small and power forward. The explosive pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the backcourt. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. Here's Thompson, and the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a 3-point play.
Now, what about the strength from Thompson there to go up, take the hit, still convert the play? Nice.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Cavaliers on game. It's a 3-point game. And even put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
And really, given how they performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
I think it goes back to fundamentals. I didn't see guys creating for their teammates, and that really led to some poor shot selection.
Wow, wide open. He fired. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, we know he's one of the best shooting bigs in the league. You have to respect Kevin Love from beyond the arc.
Lowry hits the DeRozan. The 11-footer. He hits the jump shot.
This guy is such an offensive talent. The points will always be there for him. That much we know.
Love outside. In the corner, Irving with it. Feeds it to Thompson. James wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Just ridiculously long shot from LeBron. Defenses usually let him prove if he can make it from there.
Lowry against Irving. Right wing. Carroll with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Carroll's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Boy, both teams really attacking from downtown right now. This is a long-range battle at the moment.
The trade by Thompson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. An even 3-on-3 break. Lowry kicks to Patterson. And stolen by Love.
draws fouls while shooting.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. First free throw is good. Sullinger's chipped in for Toronto. And so Thompson nails both of them. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Shoots from 12. That shot was in. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Irving against Lowry. Boliner inside. And here's Carroll. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And another miss by Cleveland.
And on an open look like that, he's very good at making the weak coverage play.
To Carroll. Sullinger the screen. Carroll kicks to DeRozan. Pocket 6. Pass to Patterson. Lets it go from deep. DeRozan's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 4 fouls in the ball so far. James the pass to Thompson. Outside Irving. Thompson a screen on left. Irving good. Irving's got his first basket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
Patterson the screen. Here's DeRozan. The Cavaliers pull it in.
He has the skills to finish them. I cannot believe he blew it.
Lowry against Irving on the wing. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, we think J.R. Smith is just a shooter, but make no mistake, he has no problem attacking the rim.
Sullinger the screen. And there's the feed to Hill. Inside DeRozan. For 3. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Thompson. It's deflected. Now Lowry hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. On the wing, DeRozan. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, shaky work defensively, giving him that good look on the jump shot. What were they thinking?
I don't know. That one drops for Love's got 5 now.
Boy, the contest was there, but simply not good enough to impede Kevin Love's vision and ability to make that shot.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Raptors trail by 8. Here's Lowry. Patterson, the screen. Now here's Carroll. On the wing, DeRozan. Goes up with a strike, and he hits the jump shot. He's got 8. Here's Irving. LeBron outside. And Thompson kicks to Smith. He feeds it to LeBron. Baseline J on the way, and the shot goes in.
It doesn't seem to matter. When LeBron's in rhythm, defenders can be draped all over him. It doesn't matter.
Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Outside DeRozan. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either from DeRozan.
Well, very surprised he didn't like that one. Everybody in the building thought that was down.
Smith It doesn't go for him. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Carroll with the three. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Smith kicks to Thompson.
Well, Tristan is starting to develop a sense for how to find contact and working his way to the line.
For Cleveland, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Channing Fries checked in for Love. Dunleavy comes in for James. And Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. And then for Toronto, Terrence Ross is checked in for Damari Carroll. Norman Powell comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Sullinger outside. Back to Ross. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Johnson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Irving dishes to Shumpert. Inside. Ball's not loose. Now here's Patterson. Guarded by Fry. Ross with it. And here is Joseph. He dishes it to Powell. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 9. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. But they recover it. And another miss by Cleveland. Raptors shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. And Joseph kicks to Sullinger. Raptors need to get a shot to stop the drought. And that's good. Terrence Ross for 3. Ross has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Irving. He's covered by Joseph. They set the screen. Irving attacking. And here's Fry from the arc. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
That's Fry's game in a nutshell. A dangerous perimeter threat with hands and room to shoot from behind the arc.
Powell kicks the Patterson. To Ross. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. To the inside. Patterson inside. Guarded by Fry. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he can't get the first one. Anderson, he's checked in for Cleveland. He hits the second from the line. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside jumper. Irving sets a screen for Shumpert. Irving kicks the Fry. Out to Shumpert. Right side Irving. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Fry passes to Anderson. Dunleavy for 3. Jared Sullinger grabs the board.
They've been beating him to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Powell for 3. No good on that one. And Cleveland the other way. Fry dishes to Irving. And Fry kicks to Anderson. Now Powell. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Joseph. The pass to Sullinger. Just 3 on the clock. And the shot is good.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
And that concludes the first. Cavaliers lead by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and the team is going to go as hard as we go, as well as the other pieces that we have on the team. But we have to control it from a standpoint that we have to play off each other.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans, the media, he and LeBron deal with, but also perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Oh yeah. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guys should be. They're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from one another. And I got to tell you, it's fun to watch.
And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, I think clearly they came in on a mission, and that mission was own the glass, and that's what's got them ahead in this game.
So on the floor for Toronto to start the second quarter. Jared Sullinger is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. That's DeRozan. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Joseph in at the point guard. The Cavaliers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. That free throw missing, and the Cavaliers making a change here. Bud's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Damari Carroll's checked in for Jared Sullinger. And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 7. And Joseph kicks to Carroll. Screen by Valanciunas. Carroll passes to DeRozan. A shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Now here's James. T right on him. Count that one. James has got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
It simply doesn't seem to matter how many players LeBron has around him on the inside. He finds a way.
Powell kicks to Carroll. Here's the screen. DeRozan against James. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Valanciunas.
Who knows what happened there, but I'm sure the defense is aware they dodged a bullet.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. That falls. Free assist by Love. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead. Raptors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Outside DeRozan. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Outside Irving. He's looking for Love and finds him. The kick out to Anderson. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's Irving missing. Raptors trail by 11. Shumpert with the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Boy, and when Shumpert gets a swipe like that, it's so hard to change directions and run him down in transition.
Toronto calls timeout. Checked in for Shumpert, and the Raptors also making a change. Lowry's checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Joseph dishes to Carroll. Valanciunas, and there it is for him.
Boy, worked out well for them that time. Always love to get the ball inside and cash in from close range.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. The Cavaliers leading by 10. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. The 11-footer. Here's Smith. No shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Lowry. Pass to Valanciunas. To the middle. Love against Bureau. And he was fine on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Raptors have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one. And he makes the first. He doesn't get the second. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Smith, the pass to Irving. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. From deep three-point range, and it's Toronto with the rebound.
Almost seemed like he was overtaking that shot. Such a wide open look.
Outside DeRozan. To break that ice cold streak, and the layup was good.
Oh, sweet move there, taking the defender off the dribble and then just cruising in for the layup.
And Anderson kicks to Irving. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
DeRozan on the way. Off the bench. That was good off the bench. Bring that in. He's got 12. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Now, here is Irving. On the left block. Another miss by Irving.
It's ironic. As he continues to search for his rhythm, they continue to stay in the lead.
Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
James dishes to Irving. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Irving, one of those guys that will make a shot no matter how well you defend him. That's just how he is.
Lowry gets to DeRozan. From 13, DeRozan can't get that one to fall. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. LeBron passes to Irving. He kicks to Smith. Lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, guys, that takes vision and timing to put it on time and on target.
Toronto calls timeout.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Quick breather and maybe scheme something up that we haven't seen yet in this game. We'll know soon enough.
A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson. That's Dunleavy in for LeBron. Patterson, he's checked in for Toronto. Terrence Ross comes in for Joseph.
Boy, a mistake to leave him there all alone on the perimeter. He had no problem cashing in. No hesitation, just drills it.
Smith outside. The screen from Thompson. Smith dishes to Dunleavy. Connects from three-point range. Dunleavy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. There's the dish to Valanciunas. From the baseline. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kicks it to Smith. Cleveland moving the ball around. Irving, good.
You know, he shot well in the opening period, but since then, he's been absolutely dominant.
DeRozan with it. He's got 12. Lowry kicks to Patterson. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. The screen from Thompson. Back to Irving. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Tipped away and stolen by Love. Here's Dunleavy. He's guarded by Ross, and he makes that one. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland.
Yeah, there are several ways that Thompson can be a factor on the offensive end, and he is still adding to that arsenal.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he knocks down the first one. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here is Irving. Dishes to Smith. Feeds it to Thompson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Lowry against Irving. Valanciunas with a screen on Smith. Lowry has the open look, and the 3 ball is good. Lowry's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Not the strongest play defensively, though. I mean, he was taken out by that screen far too easily.
Now here's Irving. He's got 9. On deep. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Smith. 1:10 left in the 2nd quarter. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Dunleavy. Offensive rebound. And again, Tristan Thompson. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Lowry against Irving. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Off the pick. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
He hasn't gotten many to go this quarter, but he's still trying to find that consistency.
Lowry against Irving. Front past the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Sullinger's got his 3rd rebound tonight. To the inside. Valanciunas. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Yeah, it's simply great vision on that pass. Knew exactly where that pass needed to be and threaded it right through the teeth.
Now Smith. There's the pick. Outside Irving. We've reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers on top. Up by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the 2nd half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run the transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And in this completely jam-packed arena, we are glad to have you with us. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out Cleveland. It was a good, solid first half of basketball they played, and I'm sure they're going to be focused on extending that lead quickly in the third quarter to ensure this is not a Game 7 that's going to go right down to the wire. What do you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning, the ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They're definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, the way I see it, they're losing this game because they're being out-rebounded. You can't give up this kind of differential and expect to remain competitive. So what do? You commit more guys to the glass, guards included. You make it a priority that if you do ultimately lose this game, it's not because you didn't rebound.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway. We'll see you after the break.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
How about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency to start.
Now, this is what he does. He takes command in big situations, and I expect we'll see more of that in the second half.
Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Smith and LeBron filling out the wings. And it's Irving in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Raptors have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Love with the screen for Irving. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's taken away by Smith. And oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Love. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle. A lot of contact there. That's on Patrick Patterson.
You guys know, Love knows how to find the contact when he wants to. Good job getting to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good from Love. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Yeah, we know there are big men in the NBA who struggle at the line, but for him, it's a real strength.
Here is Lowry. Here's the screen. A baseline J. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Goes up. High post. They shut off that time.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
He just gets inside shooters' heads.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Irving. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And out of the gates here in this second half. Not started well.
Screen by Valanciunas. Carroll against James. Carroll gets to Patterson. Lowry from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And that one, good.
That took 4 tries, but they get their first bucket in the second half.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The feed now to Patterson. Valanciunas passes to Patterson. Carroll for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Carroll's got 7 points. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now, here is Irving. 11 points in the game. from 14, and that one comes up a bit short. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. DeRozan's shot is off.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks. He's taking shots like that.
I love the confidence, but that's a situation where they really needed a better look.
Smith with it. Outside Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter. Ooh, he was open there, guys. I'm sure he's hating himself that he didn't capitalize.
Love outside. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's 10 points for Kevin Love.
Well, they've got Kevin Love in catch and shoot situations. Turn the lights out. He's that good.
Lowry kicks to Carroll. With nobody on him, he carries the jumper. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Starting.
For the Cavaliers, Anderson comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's a jumpered in for J.R. Smith. Norman Powell's checked in for the Raptors. Corey Joseph comes in for Kyle Lowry. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That's a 2 from Powell. Raptors get it back. And Joseph kicks to Powell. He feeds it to Carroll. Screen by Valanciunas. Carroll dishes to Patterson. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Physical basketball there, and in the best sense. A hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
This is his third free throw attempt for the game. That free throw good from Patterson. Cleveland leading by 3. And here is LeBron. He's got 7 to the middle. Here's Love. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. LeBron James second. And, of course, Terrence Ross.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
And that one falls for Love.
Love is usually lights out from the charity stripe. Just possesses a nice stroke from there.
Both free throws good from Love.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Joseph the pass to Carroll. Screen by Valanciunas. That is good, and the Cavaliers lead, but down to 3 on the bucket from Carroll.
You know, probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
Irving kicks to LeBron. They set the pick. Irving dishes to LeBron. Here's Love. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, he's been so active on the boards. He's really helping them stay ahead.
Screen by Valanciunas. From the elbow. The shot by Carroll, no good.
Boy, a really bad collective mental lapse. They are fortunate he missed that.
Inside, here's Love. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
For Cleveland, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. First one falls for. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dudley is checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Sellinger's checked in for Valanciunas. Raptors trail by 7. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. And finished off by Shumpert.
You see Shumpert drop his head for the basket. You know what he's planning to do. Explode to the
to Dunley. Good D by Sullinger.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. LeBron outside. The pass to Shumpert. Back to James. That shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Sullinger with the screen for Joseph. Powell for 3. It's good from long range. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Come on, as a defender, you have got to fight harder to get through that screen and stay with your man.
Dunleavy, the pass to LeBron. Here's Love. Yes, it's LeBron picking up the assist. Love's got 13 points in the second half.
Unbelievable corner. He believes every shot he takes is going in.
Here's Pop. Carroll gets the bench. Here's the 3. Here's Sullinger. Oh, wow. And that whistle is on the fence. On the shot, it was a 3-point attempt. So a series of free throws coming up here as he'll get a chance at the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first. Shannon Fries checked in for Kevin Love. The Raptors also with a sub. Ross is checked in. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Fry. And he drops him the one up off the bench. And now it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
3 consecutive field goals that come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling that.
Toronto calls timeout. Against LeBron. Ross dishes to Powell. Sullinger right side. Pocket 6. And hit from the elbow.
You know, in most situations, coach is okay with you taking that shot, even if it doesn't go in.
Ross against James. Dunleavy the pass to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
You talk about executing a game plan to perfection. That lead has just simply gone up and up and up.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Joseph. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. Here's a good screen. Here's Dunleavy, and again it's Cleveland.
Well, you really have to like the control of Shumpert there. Lets the play develop and made the pass for an easy hoop. Nice.
Here's Sullinger. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Sullinger's got his second basket. Cleveland leading by 10. Now Dunleavy. He's got 5. A minute 20 left to play here in the third. Here's James. Sullinger with the rebound. Raptors trail by 10. Outside Carroll. It's off target. He is 4 of 9 from the field. And Shumpert kicks to Dunleavy. This is it to Fry. Cleveland moving it around. Down low. And Fry slams it in.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
You know, and I'm not seeing any urgency out of this defense, especially considering the deficit in the score.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Mike Dunleavy. Then for the Raptors, DeMar DeRozan comes in for Ross. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Corey Joseph. Lowry dishes to Sullinger. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. And the free throw, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Smith outside. He kicks it to James. The 11-footer. DeRozan with the rebound.
He looked like he rushed that look. Just needs to take his time, and the shot is there.
Carroll with a screen on Smith. Lowry can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's blocked. DeRozan against James. From downtown. Not going to go that time. It could go. That one doesn't go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen to Wayne Casey.
Don't give in to those semi-fast breaks and get mismatches. We got to sprint back. We don't want to have just give in to a mismatch. That's what they want.
And Dwayne Casey extremely focused on what he feels are cracks in their transition D.
Hey, creating space on the fast break. Something every team practices. They not only have to flip from offense to defense faster, they have to communicate much better.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. DeRozan out there with Jared Sullinger. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Lowry. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot, manning the middle. Outside Lowry. Raptors get it back. Sullinger, the 9-footers on the mark.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
That's just laziness on the part of the defense, not hustling to get to the boards.
Inside, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with the power.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Now, here is Irving. Here's Fry. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Valanciunas against Thompson. The dish to Lowry. And stolen by Irving. Takes it to Fry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. The wide open look here for DeRozan. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that one's good. Shumpert.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
DeRozan against Shumpert. And DeRozan kicks to Sullinger. Valanciunas passes to Sullinger. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Love checked in for the Cavaliers.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Love with the screen on Lowry. Irving kicks to Love. 11 feet away, and again it's Cleveland.
But guys, that mid-range is like a layup for Kevin Love, right? This is his comfort zone.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Moving against Lowry. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Clock at 6. DeRozan against Shumpert. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for the Raptors. Corey Joseph comes in for Norman Powell. Raptors trail by 17. Outside Lowry. Joseph sets a screen for Lowry. Here's DeRozan. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
There you go. It happens sometimes. Clear your mind, on to the next play.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And you know he's not going to back down anytime soon. It doesn't matter if they're trailing or holding a lead like they are right now. He's going to keep pouring it on.
Irving with the ball. A 3-ball hits the 3-point line. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
Lined it up and knocked it down. Second triple tonight.
And here is Joseph. Patterson up top. Outside Lowry. Trying to answer back, but that one is off the mark. Shumpert dishes to Irving. It's a pick by Love. Fires for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Lowry. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 assists. Outside jumper. The screen from Thompson. Smith sets the pick for Shumpert. Outside Irving. 5 to shoot. Again, Irving missing. Raptors trail by 18. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Cavaliers making a switch here. James is checked in. Damari Carroll's checked in for Toronto. And DeRozan kicks to Love. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Cleveland leading by 18. Irving passes to Love. Thompson. Carroll with the rebound. Second chance effort. Bucket is good. 18 points for Tristan Thompson. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Lowry. Dishes it to DeRozan. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. That's now 22 points for DeMar DeRozan. Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Irving kicks to LeBron. Thompson dishes to Smith. Feeds it to James. It's stolen by Carroll. Pass to Patterson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And the first one drops. And Patterson drops them both. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Now Irving. The feed to James. Pass to Thompson. Near the three-point line, it's Love. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Love's got 17 now, just in the second half. Raptors trail by 18. Outside Lowry. DeRozan against Smith. And the Raptors miss again.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
There's the screen. Thompson, a screen on Lowry. But they'll get another chance. James on the fade. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
Amazing persistence from LeBron James. This guy does not quit on the glass.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
Absolutely. Their challenge is to find a way to close off that lane without completely ignoring the perimeter.
Patterson against Love. Right side Lowry. To the wing right side. Carroll. No one around him. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yoo-hoo! Skip that bounce pass into the perfect spot for the assist.
Lowry against Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Love. Irving kicks to Thompson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Lowry. Rebound Love. Love's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Irving against Lowry. Irving kicks to Love. He feeds it to Smith. Top of the key. Here's Thompson. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And with that basket, you have to think this lead this, Shaquille.
Yeah, I wouldn't take my foot off the gas just yet, but it's never safe to assume any lead is safe in this league.
11 feet away, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. A new group in now for the Raptors. Pirtle, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Ross comes in for DeMar Carroll. Powell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. And there's the pass to Shumpert. He dishes it to Dunley. And he connects in a jumper. The screen did the trick.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Cleveland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Love.
No, we're not going to be surprised when he turns in a game like this, but I thought he played especially well, and a ton of productivity to go along with it.
1:07 left in the fourth. Here's Dunleavy, and here's Fly for three. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. Pass to Joseph. Here's Pirtle. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Oh, great point. I mean, this is how they wanted to start the game off. Unfortunately, a little too late.
Now the dish to Shumpert. Fires for three. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Dunleavy. And here's Fry from the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. Now here's Joseph. Powell for three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
You know, probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
Here's Felder. And the series has been won. They took the long road to get here, but they've done it. They're moving on to the conference finals, Greg, after a thrilling 7-game series and a win here in round 2.
And what a memorable series this was. So fitting that it came down to a Game 7, and now no rest for the weary. They've got to get right back to work.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. Sticking to our game plan. We got a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, Miss Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Love. A virtuoso performance in the third quarter. Got hot, and his teammates fed off that the rest of the way.
He gave them an enormous lift tonight and make sure they're moving on to the conference finals. He said, you know what, give me the ball, let me go to work. This is barbecue chicken soup play with a diet soda.
On a night like this, you just have to marvel at the things that Kevin Love can do. Inside, outside, he was everywhere, and there was nothing they could do to stop him. You gotta love the huge contribution he gave them tonight.
So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs for Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Now on to what should be an amazing conference finals coming up in just a few days. We will see you again soon.